YouTube? Mike here, back with another video. What's going on, guys? This video is about, you guys know from the title already what it is. It's about this bike here and this here. And I've been waiting for this for a while. From the title, you probably already know what it is. Is it necessary? Definitely not, but possibly could be, you know? So, steering stabilizer. Some people think, you know, hey, if it's not above 600cc, you don't really need it, but you never know. And plus, I haven't seen a video on one, and I figured, you know what? I don't mind having one on mines. Why not put one, install it, and put it on the internet? I've done a lot of videos on this bike. Haven't done every single thing to it, but I've done a lot. So I know I'm gonna have to reposition that Android CarPlay because it has to go under the tank, and I might have to lower it a little bit so I can get access to the clamps to clamp onto one of the forks. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna unbox it, and then I'm gonna just see what we can possibly do. If it doesn't work out how I think, this video might not come out, but if it does, you guys will see it. Let's see how it goes. All right, here's it all unpackaged. So this is what it comes with. The stabilizer. This is like the tank bracket. This goes to the fork. And then, you know, we have the screws here and stuff. So I gotta take or just reposition that CarPlay. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but just a little higher. And then I think I'll have that right tucked underneath it. I just have to see if this clamp can go on that fork like this, or I'm gonna have to lower it. And I don't know if I wanna do that. Like I said, we're gonna see. I'm gonna start with this. If I can't get this on tightened with how it is like that, and I don't know. And I don't even know if I want to do that because it's, I don't know if that's safe enough. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm back. So the first piece, well, one of the first pieces I'm gonna install is for the tank here. And I'm assuming it goes like this. Yeah. So I'm gonna get light and I'm gonna put it on it, but first thing I have to do, so I need this piece here to go around the fork here. So I'm gonna have to unbolt it and lower it a little bit. Not the biggest deal. It's cool. Just a little bit enough to where it can catch on, where I can get this on. And then we'll bolt on the stabilizer and stuff, and you guys will see how it goes. Okay guys, this is where I'm at. What I had to do was I loosened these, 1, 2, and then there's one bolt down there, right there. And I took a little deadbolt hammer and hammered it down a little bit, just enough where I can get some more to grip onto for this piece. And I'm not sure if it goes on that side or this side yet. All I know is, and I'm starting with this. So if you get this, see how it curves a little bit? It's either curve that way or curve this way. Anyway, you have to curve it this way so the holes will match up. So like that. So pretty much. Now, no instructions, but it comes with 2 sets of bolts, 1 or 6. Those 2 match, those 2 match, and those 2 match. So there's only 1 extra screw which went for this, and I'm gonna pop in a picture of what it looks like from eBay. So that's where I'm getting my reference on how to do this. So yeah, so we're gonna put these in now, and then I'm pretty sure there's a screw that goes into here. There's some spacers that it came with as well. So we're gonna figure all this out as we go, and then I'm going to let you guys know what goes where. So I'm gonna start with these bolts first. All right, so those 2 screws are in. So those are the shortest screws out of the set. So it's like small, medium, large. So, I'm sorry, those are the medium ones. So these are the smallest ones, those are the medium ones, and these are the largest ones. So medium one's going there, so that's it. All right, let's go to the next step. All right, guys, this is where I'm at now. Sorry for the fan noise. I keep forgetting to turn it off. Okay, so if I didn't explain it before, there's 3 pairs of screws. These are the 2 middle ones that go in there. Then you have 2 large ones here and then 2 small ones here. And then there's 1 extra screw that's for this bracket here. So if I didn't say that clearly before, I'm just reiterating. So yeah, all right, so I got these 2 screws in. I gotta figure out where these spacers go and where this piece locks. And I'm pretty sure it's like right here for this, but we'll see. So I'm gonna take this apart and I'm gonna show you guys what's the next step. All right, guys, so this is what I came up with. So I tighten this bracket onto this fork here. So it's tight. The 2 large screws, and one's here, one is here. Now I'm left with these 2 smaller screws, which I don't know what they're for. So I think I'm good. I'm gonna tighten it up. So, cause it's not tight on the bracket here. Once it tightens up here, then the stabilizer will move in with the bike. So let me tighten everything up and we should be good. I end up figuring out how to raise these up and lift them down. I have to actually jack it up. But why I couldn't lower it is because these rings right here on these right here. Or let me show you, right here. So if you have a CBR500R, you want to lower it, you got to take these rings out. I couldn't find that information anywhere. So I'm going to lower it back down, hook it up like it's supposed to, and we'll go from there. So now I lowered it enough where I got enough for it to bite onto the clamp, pretty much. So now this can go over it like so and have enough to clamp on. So let me put it all back together, tighten it up, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, so this is how the clamp is on there now. Nice and snug. That's how it turns pretty good. All right, so we're done. And this is not the only, there was another video for the CBR500R, but it wasn't for this model year, so I lied on that. This is the only one for the 2020 versions and up where you can find a video for this steering damper, all right, or steering stabilizer. All right, so I'm gonna put a link in the description for it. That's how it looks. I'm gonna put the CarPlay back on real quick. You guys can see how that looks. All right, guys, here's with the CarPlay on. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it in this position, but it's enough where I can see everything and still reach the damper to change it. Like I said, for this bike, it's not popular because people think that the 600 is like the standard and up for steering stabilizers, but I'll tell you, there was one time I was on the highway doing like 80, 90, and it didn't wobble, but it felt just unstable, and I feel like that'll add to it. Plus, you know, it looks nice. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.